Welcome everyone. Today we're diving into the transformative world of Stoicism and exploring daily habits that can truly rewire your mind for a more resilient and fulfilling life. You might think ancient philosophy has nothing to offer our fast-paced modern world, but what if I told you the secrets to navigating stress, anxiety, and uncertainty were figured out over 2,000 years ago? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy practiced by emperors and slaves alike, offers timeless wisdom that can help us navigate the complexities of modern living with grace and strength. By the end of this video, you'll have 5 practical daily habits that will fundamentally change how you see the world. Let's start with the practice that sets the stage for everything else: mindfulness, or what the Stoics called prosoche, the practice of attention. Each morning, before the chaos of emails, notifications, and deadlines begins, take just 3 minutes to reflect on what lies ahead. Consider the challenges you might face: a difficult conversation with your boss, a frustrating traffic jam, an unexpected bill. Now here's the crucial part. Remind yourself that while you can't control those external events, you have absolute power over your reactions. The Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This simple habit sets a powerful tone for your day. What happens if you do the opposite? You wake up, grab your phone, and immediately let the world's chaos dictate your mood. You become a pinball, bounced around by every external force. But by practicing this morning reflection, you approach situations with clarity and composure, not as a victim of circumstance, but as the master of your inner world. Now, this first habit helps you prepare for the day, but our next one is about appreciating what you already have. And it might sound a bit strange at first. It's the concept of negative visualization. It might sound counterintuitive, but imagining the loss of what you cherish, your health, your job, your loved ones, can dramatically deepen your appreciation for them. Spend a few minutes each day contemplating the impermanence of life. Think about the Roman general Pompey the Great. He was one of the most powerful men in the world, celebrated with triumphs and immense wealth, yet he ended up beheaded on a foreign shore, his body left to wash up on the beach. His story is a stark reminder that fortune is fleeting. But here's the part nobody tells you about this practice. It's not about being morbid or pessimistic. It's about gratitude. When you mentally rehearse loss, you stop taking things for granted. Your morning coffee tastes better. The conversation with your partner feels more precious. This practice not only fosters profound gratitude, but also prepares you emotionally for life's inevitable changes. It's an emotional insurance policy. When setbacks do occur, they won't shatter you because you've already visited them in your mind. But if all you do is cling to what you have, terrified of losing it, you live in a constant state of anxiety. The real challenge is to love things without becoming attached to them, and this practice is the key. So you've set your intention for the day and cultivated gratitude, but how do you process it all and learn from your experiences? This brings us to our third essential habit: journaling. Each evening, take 10 minutes to reflect on your day. This isn't a Dear Diary exercise, it's a strategic review. The Stoic philosopher Seneca would ask himself 3 questions every night. What bad habit did I curb today? What virtue did I practice? What did I do well? And where did I fall short? Let's break that down. First, you identify your progress, which builds momentum. Second, you pinpoint your mistakes without judgment, which provides a clear roadmap for tomorrow. And third, you acknowledge your wins, reinforcing positive behavior. This practice encourages radical self-awareness and helps you identify patterns in your thoughts and behaviors. Over time, you'll gain invaluable insights into your emotional landscape, empowering you to make more intentional choices. Think of a personal experience where you reacted poorly to a situation. Maybe you snapped at a family member out of stress. Without reflection, that moment is lost, doomed to be repeated. But through journaling, you can dissect it. Why was I so stressed? What was the trigger? How could I have responded differently? It transforms your daily life into a training ground for wisdom. So, what question can you ask yourself tonight to start this practice? Maybe it's as simple as, where did I let my emotions get the better of me today, and why? This leads us directly to the core principle of Stoicism, and our fourth habit, cultivating the habit of focusing only on what you can control. In a world filled with political turmoil, economic uncertainty, and social media outrage, it's incredibly easy to feel overwhelmed and powerless. The Stoics had a simple yet profound solution: the dichotomy of control. They believed that everything in life falls into two categories: things we can control and things we can't. What can you control? Your thoughts, your judgments, your actions, your effort. What can't you control? The weather, the economy, what other people think of you, the outcome of your efforts. By concentrating your energy exclusively on your actions and responses, you reclaim your power. A perfect real-life example of this is James Stockdale, a US Navy pilot who was held as a prisoner of war in Vietnam for over 7 years. He was tortured, isolated, and had no control over his release date. Instead of despairing over what he couldn't change, he focused on what he could: his own conduct. He resisted his captors, he developed a secret communication system with other prisoners, and he maintained his honor. He later said, "I never lost faith in the end of the story." That is the power of focusing on your own domain. This shift in perspective can lead to greater peace of mind and a profound sense of agency in your life, no matter your circumstances. Finally, we arrive at our fifth habit, one that ties all the others together and amplifies their effects: practicing proactive gratitude. While negative visualization helps you appreciate things by imagining their absence, this habit is about actively acknowledging the good that is present. Take a moment each day, perhaps while you're waiting for your coffee to brew or during your commute, to mentally list 3 specific things you are grateful for. Don't just say, "I'm grateful for my family." Get specific. "I'm grateful for the way my partner made me laugh this morning." "I'm grateful for the sunlight coming through the window." "I'm grateful for the challenge at work that is forcing me to grow." Why does this work? The why behind this principle is that our brains are naturally wired with a negativity bias. We are programmed to notice threats and problems. Practicing gratitude actively rewires that neural circuitry. It forces you to scan your world for the positive, which over time changes your default perception of reality. The opposite approach is to live in a state of constant deficit, always focusing on what's missing, what's wrong, what you want but don't have. That is a recipe for perpetual unhappiness. Gratitude shifts you from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. This habit can significantly enhance your overall outlook, helping you to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. Incorporating these 5 Stoic habits, morning reflection, negative visualization, nightly journaling, focusing on what you control, and practicing gratitude into your daily routine can lead to profound changes in your mindset and emotional well-being. Remember, as the Stoic teacher Epictetus said, no great thing is created suddenly. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about the small, consistent efforts you make every single day. Each small step you take brings you closer to a more resilient, tranquil, and fulfilling life. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you found these insights helpful and inspiring. If you enjoyed this video and feel ready to start rewiring your own mind, please consider following or subscribing for more content that empowers you to live your best life. Until next time, take care and keep striving for growth.